Paris was dazzling that night. Cameras flashed endlessly as celebrities and influencers strutted the streets near La Samaritaine. Yet, amidst the roaring applause for CELINE's latest collection at Paris Fashion Week 2025, one figure seemed to carry more than just the weight of his outfit. Was it just the flashing lights, or did BTS's Kim Taehyung, known to the world as V, look unusually tired as he stepped out of the venue? Fans watching the live streams noticed it too. His eyes seemed heavy, his smile softer, almost as if it masked a silent exhaustion. Could Paris's demanding schedule have taken its toll on him? And was Jungkook, his closest brother-like companion, the first to sense it even from thousands of miles away? The moment the photos of Taehyung leaving the CELINE show hit social media, the ARMY community exploded with concern. Was this simply a brief moment of fatigue after weeks of preparation, or a glimpse into something deeper? Questions filled the timelines. Is Taehyung okay? Why does he seem so weary? Has the Paris schedule been too harsh on him? And then, as if answering every worried heart, a private message from Jungkook to Taehyung surfaced, not leaked recklessly, but revealed gently by Taehyung himself in a quiet moment on Weverse. His words were simple yet powerful. "Hyung, take care of your health. Don't push yourself too much. Rest, please." The revelation sent a ripple of emotions through millions of fans. Armies across continents shared screenshots, many admitting they were crying at the sincerity of Jungkook's reminder. But what truly happened that night in Paris? Was Taehyung's exhaustion something fleeting or a sign of the immense pressure idols still carry, even after years of conquering stages worldwide? Reports from fashion insiders painted a vivid picture. Taehyung had arrived in Paris days before the show, engaging in endless fittings, interviews, and rehearsals for the high-profile event. While his stoic elegance captivated the world, behind the scenes, staff whispered about his demanding schedule. One unnamed stylist reportedly said, "He barely slept more than 3 hours the night before. But he never complained. He's so professional, it's almost worrying." Was this perfectionism a gift or a burden? Fans began retracing Taehyung's steps in Paris through fan-taken videos. In one clip, he's seen pausing on the steps of a hotel, eyes briefly closed as his manager gently asks if he needs a moment. In another, he waves to screaming fans but quickly retreats into his car, sparking speculation about whether he was trying to hide his tired expression. Could it be that, even in moments of vulnerability, Taehyung was trying to shield ARMY from worry? Then there was Jungkook's message. The Golden Magne has always been protective of Taehyung, but this time, his concerns seemed deeper. Sources close to the group revealed Jungkook had been monitoring updates about Taehyung's Paris activities despite being in the middle of his own commitments. He sent several messages, but the one Taehyung shared was the most touching, a source hinted. Why did Taehyung decide to reveal Jungkook's words? Was it a sign of his own emotional vulnerability or an effort to reassure fans that he wasn't facing it alone? Some believe it was both. Fans speculated that sharing the message was Taehyung's way of saying, "Don't worry, I have people who care for me too." The emotional weight of the moment wasn't lost on ARMY. Comments poured in. "Jungkook is such a caring soul. This is why we love BTS. Please let Taehyung rest. He's given so much to us. It hurts to see him like this, but knowing Jungkook is there makes it a little better." But was there more to Taehyung's exhaustion than what meets the eye? Insiders hinted at a lingering health issue that he had been silently managing since late last year. While there is no official confirmation, fans couldn't help but wonder if his attendance at the CELINE show was both a personal triumph and a taxing ordeal. Could his return to Korea bring answers, or more questions? As of now, Taehyung remains quiet about his condition, choosing instead to post serene photos of Paris streets and muted videos of jazz playing softly in cafes. Is this his way of finding peace amid the storm, or a gentle signal that he's trying to recover emotionally and physically? Jungkook's last interaction with fans also added fuel to the emotions. In a brief live session, when asked about Taehyung, Jungkook paused, sighed, and simply said, "Hyung knows how much I care. I just hope he rests now." His voice cracked slightly at the end, sending armies spiraling into a mix of tears and admiration for their bond. Could this moment of vulnerability redefine how the world views BTS? Not just as global superstars, but as human beings caring for one another in an industry that rarely allows rest? Is this a reminder of the hidden toll fame can take even on those who seem untouchable? The answers remain in the quiet spaces between updates, in the silent support Jungkook gives Taehyung, and in the collective prayers of millions hoping for his well-being. For now, fans can only wait and watch, sending their love across oceans, hoping Taehyung finds the rest he so clearly deserves. But perhaps the biggest question lingers. Will Taehyung step back from upcoming schedules to focus on his health? Or will his relentless drive to meet expectations keep him moving forward despite the warning signs? The night air in Paris was unusually crisp, carrying with it the faint scent of designer perfumes and cigarette smoke as celebrities and journalists flooded the streets outside the CELINE venue. It was supposed to be another historic night for fashion, but for millions of fans around the globe, all eyes were fixed on one man, Kim Taehyung. With his tailored CELINE ensemble and effortless charisma, he was the undisputed star of the show. But attentive armies noticed something else hidden beneath the glamour. Was it the dim lighting, or did his usually bright, mischievous eyes seem weighed down with fatigue? Just hours earlier, videos surfaced showing Taehyung arriving at his hotel. Fans standing behind barricades screamed his name, their chants echoing down Rue de Rivoli. Taehyung waved, his trademark boxy smile appearing briefly before he turned toward the doors. But even in those few seconds, some noticed a subtle difference. The slower pace of his walk, the faint sigh as he adjusted his coat, the way he rubbed his temple when he thought no one was looking. Did anyone else see how tired he looked? One fan tweeted, racking up over 1.2 million likes within hours. Another wrote, "He's been working non-stop. Someone please let Taehyung rest. My heart hurts seeing him like this." Behind the scenes, the schedule had indeed been brutal. Sources revealed that Taehyung had flown to Paris right after wrapping up multiple brand shoots in Seoul, leaving him little time to recover from jet lag. Insiders at CELINE shared that he was a consummate professional, never late, always gracious, even charming the staff during grueling late-night fittings. But one designer admitted, he never complained, but you could tell. The eyes never lie. He's pushing himself. And while fans speculated online, there was someone who seemed to feel it more deeply than anyone else. Jungkook. Back in Korea, Jungkook had been quietly following updates from Paris. Despite his own busy schedule, he was reportedly keeping tabs on Taehyung's appearances through fan clips and official broadcasts. Late that night, Taehyung surprised fans by sharing a screenshot on Weverse. It wasn't a glamorous photo or a promotional poster. It was a simple message from Jungkook. "Hyung, don't forget to take care of your health. You've been working so hard. Please rest when you can. Don't overdo it." The words struck a chord with millions. Fans began sharing the message with captions like, "This is friendship. This is brotherhood." Others admitted they couldn't hold back tears. Even from far away, Jungkook notices. He always notices. What was it about Jungkook's reminder that made it so moving? Perhaps it was the vulnerability in his tone, or the fact that even the strongest among us sometimes need to be reminded to slow down. Some speculated that Jungkook knew more than fans did. Was there an unspoken worry in his words? Could he sense, even from afar, that his Hyung was on the brink of burnout? Adding fuel to the emotional storm, an old clip from a 2021 BTS documentary resurfaced, showing Taehyung and Jungkook talking backstage. In it, Jungkook gently scolded Taehyung for skipping meals during a busy rehearsal period, saying, "You can't keep going if you don't take care of yourself, Hyung." The clip went viral again as ARMY drew parallels to the current situation. Was history repeating itself? As the days passed, Taehyung remained in Paris, posting serene photos of coffee cups and cobblestone streets. Yet fans noticed he hadn't shared any new selfies or live videos. Was he simply enjoying quiet time, or was he retreating to recover? Paparazzi photos showed him leaving a hotel wrapped in a thick scarf and sunglasses, head down, hand lightly pressed to his chest. Was it to shield himself from the chill, or from curious eyes?